shit about it.
About what?
About anything.
No, so listen, let me, alright, so look. Alright, look. Alright, wait, listen. Alright, listen. Alright, look.
Drama in the view.
Alright, check this. Look. I'll stop messing about now. I'll stop trolling. Look, let's have a genuine convo. No, I've been messing about. I was messing about just then. But look, let's have a genuine convo.
No, you went in it just deep, right? I had a lot of respect for you, Russell. And you know I'm not a racist. You fucking know I'm not.
I look a little bit dead there.
The fuck?
Yes,
I don't know. Hey, listen, let me tell you something about racism, yeah? And by the way, I'm
big
not
in the
fucking
box.
racism activist, bro. Like, I don't get affected that much, but when someone's racist to me directly, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me.
I'm telling you.
I'm letting you speak, you know.
It's all about the views and the drama.
It's definitely not.
Right before
So,
come on.
all right. So if it's all about the views and drama, why did you want to invite me here? That doesn't make sense. You wanted to invite me here, but it's not all about you.
Drama. All about the drama of the view.
Wait, hey, what do these three have in common? Alcohol.
So don't make out you're somebody that you're not, because nobody's lying. Nobody.
This is amazing.
That's amazing. That's absolutely fucking amazing.
Wait, what's in that cup, Angie? I mean, Pearl, sorry.
A cup of cappuccino. Can't taste that.
Sounds like a cup of racism. I feel like 5 minutes from now you're gonna start screaming all the mad chants.
You're out every weekend with your little banners running down the street. Stop racism. You don't give a flying F.
Yeah, I'm not a racism activist, bro. I don't run around the street with my fucking banners. And quite frankly, listen, quite frankly, I actually bypass a lot of racism on here because I really don't give a shit. But the problem is if you're a racist to me, which you wasn't racist to me, Angie was, I said it to her directly, and we had a conversation about that. But you tried to use me as some kind of fucking, some kind of shield for your racism. You tried to hide behind me as if me and you were friends. I haven't followed you for months. I unfollowed you months ago and removed you as a follower because I said, nah, this woman's a wrong. This woman thinks it's okay to be shouting orangutan this, orangutan that, and then try to say you're not racist, and then say you don't want anything to do with this, but anywhere there's racism combos, you're in there. You're in there. And the thing is, yeah, you're right. I don't really care that much because if I cared so much about racism, what I'd have to do, I'd have to fight one, then I'd have to fight 10, then I'd have to fight 100, then I'd have to fight 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, a million. I'm not going around using my life to fight with racism every single day. I'm not interested that much, but I will call out a racist when I see one in front of me. 1, 2, and 1, 2, buckle my shoe.
Hassel, can I ask you a question, please?
What'd you say, mate? IG muted. Do you want to finish what you're saying, no?
Give me half of that. Stop it.
I'm on mute.
No, you're not muted. Go on, mate.
You know that word I said to you, yeah? It wasn't for you anyway. I was saying it to Tommy, yeah?
No, you said, no. If you go back and listen to it, it says you three are all, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what, yeah, but it's not a racist word.
It is. Listen, I'm not going to keep going over this with you.
I mean, I did think about it.
An offensive word. It's not racist.
I did think about it after. I did get your point, but I didn't mean to come out of it that way. It's not rude.
Yeah, but if you do remember, me and you, we were speaking calmly, and actually you understood and you apologized, and I said, "Alright, cool, I accept your apology." And then what happened was Ems came in and tried to kick it all off again.
No, you're a bully. That's why.
That's what happened yesterday. But that's a whole different thing. For now, I got to deal with Pearl's big fat mouth. Go on, Pearl.
You're a bully, little boy. You're a bully.
Wait, wasn't you using me as a shield for racism last week? To say I'm not racist.
No, that is not my God.
Yeah, but guys, I get what you're saying, yeah, but I didn't want to affect, it's not just affecting us, or if someone's just seen it in that way, what I said, I could be affecting other people as well. Do you get what I'm saying? But that wasn't I wasn't meaning it that way.
Guys, can we also have the heartbeat, please?
Make what?
Appreciate that.
Make what makes sense? Go on. No, I'm listening. Go on. Make what makes sense?
You're a snake. You're a very big snake. Stop it. You told Tommy there wasn't that much black in you. You told him, and that's where I got my information.
Yes, he's not black, bro.
There you go then. So what did I say wrong? Fuck all. You're the one who's trying to twist it. Leave it.
I wasn't even... Listen, I didn't twist anything. I wasn't even involved. You came out with all of this in your own mouth. You was going back and forth with Tommy for days, telling him he's this and he's that. And then saying, I'm just repeating what Hustle's saying. No. You should mind your business. And look, what I will say, look, you know, if I heard you say something to another, person of the gypsy community, and I tried to use what you said against that person that's a gypsy, I would be branded as racist or whatever you would brand me as. You get me? Don't involve yourself where you're not needed. All right?
You little snake. Don't backtrack. I heard it from you. From you.
I am.
Heard it from you.
Ems.
What?
You alright, mate?
Of course, it's all right.
I've muted this hag, so I don't know what you're saying.
What you called me, mate, for?
Oh, no, because that looks like a nice bag of quavers.
And?
Are they very cheesy?
Of course they are.
Why you say that about Pro Arsenal?
Are you just enjoying the show?
Of course you are.
Alright, hold on. I'll be back. 1 second. Yo, racist, what did you say?
A little fucking snake.
What did you say? Wait, so how am I a snake? We've got to be friends, though. We have to be friends for me to be a snake. I don't even know you.
Kiss Tommy's boat.
Kiss Tommy's boot.
You do.
Oh, you shut up, man.
Tommy, you're frightened.
This is ridiculous.
You said he didn't have that much black in him. You're terrified of fucking Tommy. And I repeated what you said.
Why? Because he's not black. He'll tell you he's not black. I don't know what your point is.
So what did I say wrong? I repeated what you said.
No, you didn't. Alright, so tell me something. You know when you've been branded as a racist before and you've said all of these things, orangutan this and... One second. Let me finish.
What things?
Okay, you basically called a bunch of black people monkeys, basically, okay?
No.
Not monkeys, no. Primates. You call them apes.
I use all my life, right?
Okay. Regardless of whatever you did, that's however way you meant it, that's what you did. All right? And then you defended it. 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 But the point is, yes, you did. Left, right, and center, you defended. So, but look, here's the thing. So when you've been branded as that, 1 second, when you've made that, listen.
Guys, the reason I'm playing this, because it's going to explain the next video.
How can I have a conversation with you? You don't let no one speak.
There's one person.
You're going to stay on mute because I don't give a fuck. Anyway, listen, she called someone an ape, basically. Yeah? Called a bunch of black people apes, right?
Listen.
And then said, yeah, apologized, then took it back, and then said, yeah, basically because these people are trolling me and saying all of this and they won't stop, I no longer stand by that apology. So basically what you are saying...
It's not live.
Right, so I thought I'd play that one because it explain Hustle, right? Hustle's behaviour. So what he does troll when he baits. He tries to get things out, especially if you're intoxicated, right? That's what Hustle does, all right? He does troll, and you know, and we could have left the live. We stayed. Thank you, Luke, for the bracelets. So, yeah. So, anyway, let me play the next video, okay? Because it is all over the FYP. And then I have my opinions, and then people can get in the box.
I wouldn't give you the satisfaction. In fact, I'm not...
Thank you, Luke.
I'm not speaking no more, so say what you want. Do your best.
Okay.
Is it this one? Is it this one, Clips?
Alright, guys. How long till she brands all black people monkeys again? How long? How long? Wait, how long?
No, we didn't go looking for drama because we had Corey in the box. So no, we didn't. They requested me.
Just own it, man.
He is baiting you to say something wrong.
Say what he wants.
Just own it.
On a live for all I care. I'm not saying anything. Go on, Hustle, do your best.
Just own it. Just own it. It is what it is. Do you know what it is? I'd respect you more if you owned it.
Good.
Yeah, man. Do you know what it is, yeah? Let me tell you something about racism, and I've said this before, and I said this about you, actually, but you wasn't there, so now you're here, and it seems like you're holding your mouth a bit, so I hope you can listen too. So here's the thing, yeah? You know, with racists, yeah.
Yeah,
Wait 1 second. I haven't finished, mate. Hold on. I'm meeting you because I haven't finished. All right. So basically, you know, when someone's not racist, yeah, you kind of just know that they're not racist. But you know, if someone is, you're usually either very certain because they'll tell you and show you, or you're left uncertain and confused. And with you, you leave the door open for a lot of people to feel uncertain and confused because you say, I'm not racist, I'm sorry this. And then the next breath, you say the most racist stuff. And then you're sorry again. And then you don't give a fuck. So, let us know. What are you, mate?
I think I'm me.
No. Are you racist or not?
I'm just me.
Why bring this up?
Oh, racist.
It's been months ago. Why bring it up now?
Just me. Whichever way you want to take it, I'm just me.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
And by the way, do you know what it is? I don't care who's racist on TikTok, you know, and who's this and who's that, because the truth is, if I think deep down there's a lot of people that are closet racist, but the thing is, I wouldn't be able to go live with anybody if I fucking stopped talking to you all. So what I do, I tolerate you just for TikTok, and I just you're just on the other screen with me. And to be honest, I hardly even go live with you. But now it's time to call you out for what you are. No, I already have. Just own it, man.
Just repay the favour.
Does that include?
Repay what favour?
Well, exactly. I love you too.
Right, what?
I don't love you.
You've been friends for?
What'd you love me for?
For being you.
Guys, let me just restart my live. Hi guys, I'm back. I just had to restart because of the video I played. Thank you for the gifts, guys. I'm not going to play the rest of the video because obviously the content of it. But I couldn't find the video of what Pearl had said. But the reason I played the first videos is to explain what was said before what Pearl said. Basically, Pearl had read a comment out. So that was not coming from her mouth, what she said about Hustle. She read it in the comment section. That's what someone had said. So, and she was just repeating that. And that's all it was. It's on big exposure. Okay, 1 sec. Morning, guys. A big exposure. Can't find it on here. It's not on here. Anyway, so basically, what Pearl said regarding Hustle, someone was putting it in her comments, and she was just basically repeating it in the comments, and then it just got twisted around basically by Hustle and saying that it came, that's what she was saying, but it wasn't. Angie, morning, guys. You're always going to defend her. No, I'm telling you, that's how it went. Someone had put that in a comment. And it's just basically like what I do. I do actually sometimes read out my comments. Why would she repeat if it's offensive? Well, the thing is, you've got to remember that you got the run up to that. That's why I played those videos of what Hustle was saying, and he was, you know, calling her a hag, a racist, and you know, he was calling her a lot of names. So that's why I played the first videos. What? What did Pearl say? She just said basically, once someone put something in the comments about Hustle, what was it now? Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember what it was now. Can you not play it? I don't have the video. No, I'm not going to repeat it anyway, guys. I can't remember what it was. Liking young boys. Yeah, liking young boys. Not children. She just meant, you know, of legal age. Young boys. Let me have a look. One sec. Oh, okay.
So FYP also isn't young boys. Pardon.
Yeah, so that's what she read out in the comment. Hustle was calling him shocking names, so he got it back. Exactly. You know, he got it basically back.
I want to talk about what this pregnancy.
That's absolutely vile. And he roughed her up.
You are my son. He did not, did he?
Never like this before. Are you talking about Hustle being into young boys and roughing the other party up? What? Well, I've heard through the grapevine. I don't need anybody to comment.
Yeah. So that's what people were putting in her comments last night. And, you know, and unfortunately, whenever there's every action, there's a reaction, right?
I generally do.
No, she's not. Sorry, I'm just looking at something. She says to read that comment. She read the comment, but I've also read a comment. I only read a comment once, accidentally reading out someone's where they live, although they've done it themselves on their own live. But I didn't even realise what I was reading until I kind of read it out. Oh, I'm not interested in her, to be honest. She does it for the views. Let's remember who she supports, you know, with the Hitler sign and all that. That's who she supports, especially because she cannot really talk about anything. And let's not forget her wanting to having an affair. Yeah. Goes back to double standards, exactly. Sorry guys, I've had to restart. Who's this? She had to make sure it wasn't. Okay, she's gone. I'm gonna open the boxes up in a minute, guys. I don't think I've got anything else to play. Let me have a look. It's already 11:30. For God's sake, I've been on an hour and a half. And right. Oh, I want to talk about this guy here, guys, really quickly. I think we've spoken about him before. Let me get him on.
Support Preds, I do not at all. As you could
just hear what I was just saying. Miss Pineapple, please, in mixing up my words. I was not saying.
Okay, so basically what he said is that he was 19 and he believed that Indiana
Trigger
was
warning, guys.
18, 19.
I don't believe
Sorry,
that.
18,
I genuinely
hang on,
believe that
let me
he knew exactly how old she was from the day she met him.
So hang on a second. So Mark, you were 19 and you thought she was 18.
Yeah, and then she backtracked and she was actually 17.
And then 2 years later, then she backtracked and said she was 17. But then 2 years later, we're now fast forwarded to March 2023, when actually she said that he was 14. And Mark, you should have...
You should have stopped the conversation going
So
from
she
there.
said she was 14.
No,
Exactly.
she said she was 16.
You just told me...
You said she was 14.
Oh,
So hang on, she was 14 at the time.
Yes, she was 14 at the time.
At the time, which 2 years later means that she was then 16.
Yes, going on 17.
So in March 2023, she was 16 at that time. However, she was 14 when she started talking to you.
Yeah.
So therefore, she was under the age of 18 and you should have stopped talking to her, Mark. There is no...
I 100% agree. At the end of the day, Mark, it is classed as being... Speaking to you, it is classed as being a predator. You need to understand, like I said before, when I was her age, I was being groomed by someone the same age as you. It's a disgusting behaviour, and you need to know your actions. That's why I wanted to hear your story. Like I said, 100% of the people will disagree, but if you want...
Thank you very much. I'm so sorry, but you were never groomed. If you were entertaining the situation, no one was grooming you, baby. You were enjoying your interactions with the older person that you were involved with. So please don't call it groomed. You were not groomed.
It was grooming because we knew exactly how old I was, darling. There was supply with drinks and drugs and get us out and party and all that kind of thing. What do you mean I deserve it?
Yes, but I didn't say you deserved it, baby.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You knew what you were doing. You knew what you were doing.
I was doing at 14.
Yes.
I was doing at 14.
You were doing at 14.
No. Matthew, remember, I was the one who was in your boxes who knows exactly where you are and exactly where you're walking and exactly where you are, so don't even go there, my darling.
Oh my god, you're boring anyway. Let's bring a black man in. A black male at that, actually. Rather.
Did you seriously just say what you just said, bro? Like, did you actually say, like, 14-year-old girls know what they're doing?
Yes, they know better. Thank you.
But how? Like, you wouldn't trust a 14-year-old to do your house or build anything because they're children, so why would they know what they're doing in that context?
Are you being a pick-me for the white girl community?
Yeah, bro, I'm definitely doing that.
Okay, well, maybe one day snow bunnies will pick you. Yeah.
So there you go, guys. Well, this is a guy's name's Thankfully Mark, is that his username? That believes, I've spoken about him on my live before, believes that young girls, well, minors, deserve to be groomed. Also, what did he say about grape? Now he said something about grape. Oh yeah, women deserve to be graped or something like that. Or I can't remember exactly what he said on that one. Can I come up about him, Angie? Yeah, of course you can. Thought he got removed. No, listen. He's always got apparently kids in his box, and people are reporting him. What you need to do is report the boxers, report them all, as well as the host. Do you get what I'm saying? And hopefully, because a lot of people keep reporting him, but he never comes back with a violation because he's not actually, even though he's saying the wrong thing, it's not being reviewed by a person. Did you get what I'm saying? It's shocking. It is shocking. It is very, very shocking. And he needs off the app, to actually just... I mean, if he's saying all this... I'm going to let you up in a minute, Pineapple, one sec. If he's saying this on TikTok, what's he doing or saying off TikTok? What's he up to off TikTok? Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? He definitely is the wrong one. He has definitely got the mind of I hate to say it, a peddler. That's my opinion. I don't want to be making accusations, but you coming out with that a child deserves to be groomed. You've got children in your boxes. You're talking about grape and all these things. To me, you're a predator. You definitely are a predator and even maybe a peddler. I'm sorry if you think a child deserves to be groomed. What? And that's a strong accusation. I know, I get it, but you're thinking like a peddler. That's a peddler's mindset. Yeah, I'm going to open the boxes, guys. Oh, they're open. Sorry, did you want to come back in, Pineapple? Oh, she isn't. I forgot that. Hello.
Good morning, Angie. How are you?
Good, thank you. Pineapple, I don't know. Was that Pineapple that wanted to come in the box? Yeah, I'm good. How's it going?
But she's on the Miss K account with the green background.
Okay.
But regarding this Matthew, he is absolutely vile.
Is that his name, Matthew? I thought his name was Mark.
No, so I've got to run out the house, so I'm just going to say my bit. And then I just messaged Waves to get her in. There's a group of us that are trying to kind of do things. So what I will tell you that are facts right now is his name's Matthew, and I heard right. Hang on, let me go back. So he got kicked out of America, and he's now living in the UK in Dudley. His name.
He got kicked out. What do you mean kicked out of America?
I don't know. We don't know. We don't know for what reason, but we do know he got kicked out.
In Newcastle.
No, Dudley, Wolverhampton.
Dudley and Wolverhampton. So he got kicked out of America.
All right, sorry.
He now lives with his. It's okay. It's just I'm trying to rush because I've got to rush out the house. He lives with his uncle, and his uncle and his uncle's partner, which could be auntie, speak what I believe is Somalian. So when they're shouting in the background, they're not really shouting. It's just their accent. I don't know what they're saying. We have got recordings of it. So if anybody speaks Somalian, I'm happy to send it over to them. So we heard his uncle call him Matthew. However, yesterday he got kicked out because he was friends with a girl called Indiana. Indiana took it on him and phoned his uncle and told his uncle what he was doing on TikTok. His uncle kicked him out. So he was walking the streets, and one of our friends lives near there, so saw him in the town, chased him. He ran into a shop and told the shop that this guy was chasing him with a weapon on him. I'm not going to say the weapon, but you'll know what I mean. So they kept him in the shop, and then somehow we ended up back in the flat. This guy, without question, is an absolute predator. He says things like, kids deserved to be, you know what, kids ask for it. And if you go out of your house as a woman, with something that you feel good on, but you know might be a little bit prerogative to the next person, for example, that you are basically saying, hey, I'm over here, can you come and assault me? They are the sort of things he says. So the other thing is, I heard his uncle call him Matthew, which you're absolutely right, is a bit of an odd name, right? For that community, for that race, for that religion, not religion, but from that background. So when he was being chased yesterday in the street to the shop, somebody was like, why are you chasing Harley? And our friend was like, that's not Harley, his name's Matthew. And they were like, no, his name is definitely Harley, and he's known around here for X, Y, and Z. So we're not sure, but our friend lives nearby and has actually stuck posters on his flat. Now, I do know his road name. Can I say his road name without his road number?
That's doxing, isn't it?
Well, I don't really care. I won't do it on your platform, but I don't really care. We know where he lives.
Well, you know what the police have said to me. I
know. Yeah, I know. And I don't want to get you in trouble, Ange, so I won't. But I know where he is, and he's staying in like a refugee high-rise flat. We have called the police. The police have been aware. I don't know what they're doing, and who knows what they're doing. But yeah, basically, Grinch, yeah, these are all things that you already know, Ange. It's just that this has resurfaced.
Not everyone knows it, though, because I do have...
people that didn't know in the chat. But Waves in the corner and our friend Sky, they have been working tirelessly with it all, to be perfectly honest. So I'm going to jump out because I've got things to do. But
unfortunately for the police, it's like, unless he's actually doing something on TikTok, it's, you know...
allegedly he is, Ange.
Trolling. What I'm saying is he's probably just said to the police, well, I'm trolling. It's not, none of it's real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, allegedly he is. Apparently he's like having Snapchat conversations with 12-year-olds and getting money. Oh, and I'll tell you the best thing that he had, which I don't know if you knew, but because it's removed now, but he had a GoFundMe page up for £14,000 to try and get money for rent and food and stuff like that. But yeah, so
it was for a year's rent, internet, transportation, food and clothing.
Yeah.
So we've
So I'm
managed to
going to
have that
drop,
taken
and
down.
I'll be listening, Ange. All right, but this is lots of people that come in yours will already know this about him. He's just resurfaced again, and it's always worth.
Yeah, that's a good point, Charlie. Is there actual solid evidence against this guy?
Yeah, you should see the
Yes,
videos.
we have got videos after videos after videos of
No,
things.
when I say proof, I don't not him saying it, but him doing things like the Snapchat.
No, so what he has said that we've got on video is something about a baby, something about his niece. If you go to Only Tony Official's page, there is a video on there where he said something about his niece. Yeah, the police.
He mentioned.
Yeah, but the thing is, you need solid evidence of.
I don't think I'd want to see that, Ange. Would you?
No, I know. I'm talking about messages, like him on Snapchat talking to children.
Oh no, we haven't got anything like
I
that.
That's what the police need. That's solid evidence.
Yeah, but that's the police's job to go and get it, Ange.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. Then they should investigate. But I just feel that with the police, they might be saying, "Wow, he can turn around and say, well, I'm just trolling people." None of it's true. Do you get what I'm saying? Unless he's
but Ange.
I'm just saying, if you can get any of that kind of evidence, like messages and all that kind of thing, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but he has kids in his box, and he then dances prerogatively, like with his assets, and he wears like a boob plate, because he obviously wants to transition or whatever, which is fine.
I'm not saying he's trolling crazy Welsh. I'm just saying this is what the police he could say to
the police need it in black and white to be able to get a conviction.
In my opinion, that's their job.
I'm just saying what the people are going to want, and that's what if we can get all that shit.
Well, I don't think we're going to get that, and to be honest, I don't personally would want to see them kind of. That would probably taunt me forever. The police need to do their own work, and the police need to get his phone, and then they would be able to see all of that. There is enough evidence out there to completely and utterly show.
Yeah, I just know how the police work. You know what I mean? What you say on TikTok,
100%.
for entertaining purposes, even though it's sick in the head. You know what I mean? They're going to want to see that kind of evidence.
It's just the kids. I want the kids to stay out of his boxes because I just think he is an absolute. Regardless of whether people want to think he's a pedo.
There's a petition that's been put up. Yeah, there's a petition.
I'm jumping. Bye, everyone.
All right, Mr. K. We'll see you later, babe. But so we've got a live petition going. It's in my bio and it's also in Watermelon's bio. Obviously, we're hoping it'll get something done. It probably won't, but we're just trying everything we possibly can.
This is the plan of what I've got, right? So we put up a petition because there is a school that is really close to him. It's the way he's behaving. If you look at his mannerism, it's just everything. Look at all my videos on Sky's Back 1987. You will see the way he's behaving. There's a friend of his, them two are falling out. It was all over the GoFundMe money. There was 14 grand he put up so he could get a new flat. He could have a whole year's worth of like food supplies, all kinds of other stuff. Indy and him fell out. When Matthew went live, he he went live where they had an argument. She took the GoFundMe off. Yesterday morning, I think it was the day before, Mark/Matthews come on and started out in exposing Indy, saying how she's been sending him prerogative videos of. Indy was even saying it like she's watched videos of the way children pose on Insta and certain sexual videos her and Mark/Matthew have been sending to each other. So there is something
just to clarify, when you say Matthew, it's nothing to do with me. No,
it's nothing to do with you. He goes by thankfully Mark, thankfully myself. Harley is crazy. And he's just one vile question.
If they dress a certain way, they should be great. Now the petition's been put up. I'm going to take it to the police once it's completed. If they don't do anything, then there is things such as protesting. You can do that. That's not illegal. It's not illegal. You can protest outside there until they do something. Because he's meant to be going back to America in 4 months. He's not taking his medication that he's meant to be taking. His family, his uncle's been advising him to take his medication and his mum, and he's not doing it. So he is very, very vulnerable to people. He's a risk to people on the streets.
We've already had posters done to the point that we know we've got his correct location because he had one in his hand.
It's a hard time for a lot of people to report him to the police, like online. You can do that online.
We all have.
There's videos that have been sent. They are looking into him, but The thing is, the more awareness, the better, because you should really look at it yourself, Angie. It's disgusting.
Actually,
It's so...
what does Uncle think of all this? Do you know? Because he must know, no? He must know what's going
I'm
on.
just responding to one of the comments. Somebody said, "What am I doing?" I'm just waiting to have my say because I need followers. Please just drop me a follow. I have been in there. I have tormented the shit out of this bloke, so it's not like I'm just jumping on the bandwagon. I have tormented the shit out of this bloke for quite
But
some
that
time.
is the bloke that we're on about,
Oh,
just so
brilliant.
everyone sees him.
Now Indy is trying to play the victim. Now them two are falling out and the GoFundMe, there's no money. They are both fuming. They're not. He even said that he was going to give her and another guy, I've got the live replay, $1,000 each out of the money. He's trying to deny it, but he did. I've got the replay of it.
He doesn't care. What he thinks he's doing is correct. He's not in this reality. Yeah, I know.
And I want to answer you about what the uncle said. Sorry, ladies and Matt. But the uncle, so this Indiana woman phoned his uncle. How she got his number, I can't answer. And told his uncle when he was on live, and I can lip read. So I was lip reading him, as was everybody else. And I saw in the video that I got sent was him saying, "I didn't do it, and I'm not a P." And then he got a bag. He was packing his bag and he left. So we assumed his uncle kicked him out. But then all of a sudden he went back home that night, and now he cut his live, and the friend that was in the town with him had to leave because the security was shouting at him for having a weapon that he didn't have, and of course he doesn't want to go getting, you know, himself into trouble, so he left the area. So we don't know if the police took him back home or whether he walked back home. I don't know, but
Kicked out the house. He never got kicked out. He walked out.
He walked out with
because In spoke to his uncle, and she said that he didn't get kicked out. He chose to leave.
Right,
He went
okay.
to the counter.
So I
Remember,
think
he's
that
eating
the
them
uncle
sweets.
doesn't
He went
necessarily
counter.
talk a lot of English. I think that the uncle was Somalian because that's the language that I'm hearing. So I think the posters need to be in Somalian because maybe the uncle just doesn't really understand it. There are also 3 doors to get into the main block of flats.
She's breaking up.
A bit,
Your signal's going,
Because
Miss
it's
Kay.
Just whilst we're waiting for her to come back, please drop me a follow.
what's his
Can you hear me?
username? Is it Thankfully Mark, isn't it? Oh, Riding with Waves.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, Riding with Waves.
Yeah, they
Can you
got a
hear me?
violation.
Or am I gone?
Yeah.
Why she get a violation?
Am I back? So he's got about 5 accounts, hasn't he, Watermelon? She's just got bananaed. He's got 5 accounts, but if you look up on TikTok, Thankfully Mark, and click usernames, you'll see them. He's got about 4 with the name Mark in it, and 1 Harley something or other. Harley is something or other. Apparently, there is a niece in the flat with him, with his uncle.
Yeah, so
And that's it. So the uncle,
it's Holly is crazy. Thankfully, Mark. What's the others? 'Cause I've got the screenshot of.
But we keep getting his account bananaed, Ange. His accounts get bananaed, and then he comes on another, and he's got about 5, so 1 a day.
In all together, he's got 8 accounts, and that's just 3 of them there.
And then what he'll do is, if he gets banned, he'll go into
One sec, let me put you on there.
he'll go into Instagram if he gets banned on here.
That's true. The petition, guys, is in Watermelon's bio. It's not going to do anything. We know that, but the girls wanted to do it, and it's going to be better than nothing.
The petition's in my bio. Click on the bio.
But Ange, I'll tell you one thing I don't understand. Now, I know that you look at things in a different way, right? One thing I don't understand about this guy is he lets people in the box, and he lets people, including Matt and including us girls, tell him what he is, what we believe he is, and are quite... You would think quite mean to him, but he absolutely deserves it. And he just doesn't really answer.
I don't know if this guy's severely trolling, where he wants the views. And
No. Listen, Angie, hear me out, right? Hear me out a second, yeah? It's been confirmed. There was a message there from his mum saying that he's meant to be on his medication. Without his medication, he is actually mentally ill right now. He's not getting the support.
But of course, that doesn't excuse it.
No, it
not at all.
doesn't. It doesn't excuse it. But right now, there's a vulnerable
Oh,
child.
he's live on Instagram now.
There's a vulnerable
Yeah, I know he
child.
is.
Hear me out. There's a vulnerable child in that flat. He's not on his
I
medication.
spoke to him a while ago. Yeah, I went into his box. So
Yeah.
But he never answers questions. He just sits there and laughs. It's pathetic.
You can just tell he's not well. I'm not making excuses at all.
Yeah, he does.
It's disgusting, but at the same time, like, nothing's being done about it. That's why we're trying to create this awareness, and the petition's working. So please, if you can, click on the bio.
What's he doing?
Click on the link.
What's he doing on Instagram? That people saying live 2 is doing something.
Yeah, he's on OnlyFans. He's on Roblox. Apparently, that's not 100%, but his name is up there. He's on quite a lot of social media platforms.
Banana off, I think, if I came to. Because I don't know.
I was going to do it, and I'm not going to, just to be on the safe side.
Angie, go on Sky's back 1987 and just have a look at some of my videos when you've got time, and you'll see for yourself the way he's behaving and what he says.
I'm not going to get him in, guys, because he's obviously wants the views. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be giving him a platform.
Yeah,
Usually,
and
like,
he's
if you-
definitely not.
You know, any
I don't
normal
think he's
person-
trolling at all. Do you think he's trolling, Matt? Because I don't. I think
He's an attention seeker. He's an attention seeker.
Yeah,
He
the
likes
reason I
the
say, I just
attention.
can't believe all the stuff that he's saying, and on social media, I'm like, wow, it's just unbelievable.
But any normal person, the amount of abuse that he gets, off me as well, surely it would register in your brain somewhere, but it just doesn't.
Yeah.
It just doesn't phase
No,
him
it
in the
doesn't.
slightest.
And then they come out with another obscene.
dancing again.
People
And then they come out with another. And then
You're
they come
gonna
out with
go
another
missing.
obscene opinion about, somebody got in the box that you watched, and when I was in there, and she was like explaining that, what had happened to her at 14, and he's blaming her. Like, that's not trolling. That is a sick mind to think that it's
a
okay
whole
to say that out loud and to think
I
it.
think it's a mix of attention seeking. He's got something mentally wrong. I don't know why his uncle is not taking care of him and not looking into his devices, because to me he looks like a vulnerable adult.
Yeah. I'm dropping again, and I get bored of him after a
Yeah,
while,
I'm
to be
going to drop
honest.
out as well. But just to
Yeah,
let
but
you
thank
guys
you so
know-
much. And if everyone could do the petition, it'll give us a good jump. But we
But thanks,
appreciate
Angie, for letting us
everything.
get in the box.
Thank
But,
you so much, Angie.
Oh, thank you,
love.
guys.
All right, take care, love. Bye.
Who's next? Hi, Caroline. Are you next?
Yeah, why I jumped up, Angie, right? There's a girl on here, she's vulnerable as well, but we need her to take in off the app. Her name is Claire, but she get on the app called Diamond Art Club.
Oh, we were speaking about her earlier, and that's who Troy was discussing, right?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, she is another one. Yeah, 100%. Has anyone got any videos on her?
No. Right, okay, I'll jump down.
Yeah, Dave, go live and we can do a battle. But if anyone's got any videos on her, please send them to me.
If you can all drop me a follow before you go.
Diamond, yes, you need off. It's okay. It's okay. Troy onto that. You can tell there's something not right with him. The way. Yeah, if anyone's got any videos on this woman, do send them to me on this account.
Ding, Matt. Behave, Bradley.
I don't think there's anyone else in the box, guys. I've been on here for 2 hours now. Thank you, everyone, for joining the FYP. Yes, the best FYP in town. Don't you think, Matt?
Sorry, say that again?
Best FYP. Can you stop clout chasing, Matt, please?
Who's clout chasing?
You.
Guys, drop me a follow quick before Angie chucks me off.
I'm seeing if Dave's live. He's not live. Yeah, it's the best.
How are you then, my sweetheart?
Yeah, good. You?
Yeah, not bad.
He always appears for the FYP. Who, Matt? I know he's the biggest clout chaser, man.
Hello. One thing I wanted to say about the FYP.
Be on tomorrow, guys. Huh?
Sorry. Can you address yourself before you come into the box, please?
You know who I am, Matt. The one thing I want to say about the FYP, yeah, the news, is Dave Duran has got a fetish on Heinz beans. He's one of them men that go to the big, one of them places and says, "Can I have a tub full of beans, please?"
Yeah. Right, I think I might come off now, guys. It's 10 to 12.
Okay.
Right, Angie, just give it a couple of minutes. Let everybody follow me, and then you can just jump off. Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake, guys! I will be on soon in a couple of hours. So, who's this in the box? Let's see if they wanna.
Come on, guys. Come on.
If Dave can say he ain't got no fetishes.
Come on.
I'll go request him. See if he wants to do a quick battle. If not, I'm coming off. You're not funny. I'm hilarious, Leia. I'll tell you later.
Dave will find that hilarious that we've got the same banter sense of
Thank you, Grinch. I love her song's choice, guys. That's for Mark. Thankfully, Mark. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining. I'm going to kick you guys out the boxes, you clout chasers. I'm going to request if Dave wants to do a quick battle.
See you later,
Angie, stop. Just 2
No,
minutes.
what?
2 minutes.
What? No.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.